Hey guys, and so today I'm going to be doing a comic book review on Spider-Man Blue. Story by Jeph Loeb and art by Tim Sale. Let's get started. Okay guys, so first I'm going to talk about the cover. So let's take a look at this. You got the credits to Jeph Loeb and Tim Sale. You got Spider-Man spinning from a web that looks really cool. And you got Tim Sale's little signature here. Then you got its name. Bam! Right there. Spider-Man Blue. See, on the side you have Marvel, Spider-Man Blue, Loeb and Sale. On the back here, zoom in. Here, you have a quote from the story. You got a little synopsis, I think I'm using that word correctly, on what the story is about. And then you got a little something about the Loeb and Tim Sale and what else they've done. You got Gwen Stacy right here. You got the price, the barcode, this little A thing, which I'm not sure what that means, Marvel logo and Marvel.com, and then you've got this here, which is talking about it being a special edition. Since this is a hardcover, it's also got a different, bam. I'll do the rest of this review without its paper cover. And you got a blue Spider-Man right there, which is actually taken from a panel in the book. You got Marvel, Spider-Man Blue, Loeb and Sale, and then you just got black on the other side. Guys, this inside cover, it tells you about the story. Over here you got a little something about each person who had contributed to this book. With that being said about the cover, let's move on. Okay, so now let's take a look at the story to Spider-Man Blue. This is a retelling of how Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man, this is a story on how he fell in love with Gwen Stacy, who he was in love with before Mary Jane came along. So, this is taking place after what you see here. Like, this is just him making tape recordings to Gwen Stacy. But see, the problem is, Green Goblin had killed Gwen Stacy. That's where Mary Jane, that's when he finally chooses Mary Jane. In this, he fights the Lizard, the Vulture, which actually there's two of them because a younger guy tries to take up the mantle, and more. There's the mention of Tony Stark, you know, little references here and there to good old Iron Man and other guys. In this, Peter and Harry finally become friends. Flash, you know, college bully guy. He, the thing is about Flash, he actually joins the army because Spider-Man saved his life, and which made Flash think, well, what should I do to help out? I mean, come on, look at what Spider-Man's done. So he decides to join the army. Oh, jeez, wow. And there's also little here and there about other villains. He also fights the Rhino. Pretty cool. Let's see. Well, there's not really much to this story to this. I mean, just Peter Parker making tapes explaining his side of the story of when they first met. Good short little story. I finished it in like a couple hours, if anything, but that's because I it was late at night and I was sleeping-ish. Not like sleeping because I can't do that. But I was tired, but I read it. So yeah, there's Flash. Peter also buys a motorcycle rather than that moped, whatever it is, thing that you see him use in the movie. So the story. Oh yes. Wow, I can't even believe I forgot. Green Goblin at the very beginning is supposedly dead because Spider-Man ends up fighting him and then burning the Green Goblin mask. See? In which he hopes that Norman Osborn is now free and lifted from Green Goblin. And whether or not that's true, you'll have to read this and find out. And sorry that this review isn't as long as most of my other ones, but this isn't as thick as the other ones. So great story, love it. Okay, so I think now's a good time to move on. So now I'm going to talk about the artwork by Tim Sale. What to say? Oh, I know. Tim Sale. I'm not a real big fan of his art, except it's okay for Spider-Man. His art is good for Spider-Man because this Spider-Man art, what I'm saying is he's better at drawing Spider-Man than he is in anything else I've ever seen him draw. Well, except Aunt May. She's kind of creepy looking. Just a little bit. And this milk mustache of Peter's actually like changes. See, if you look, it's not the same. I mean, it's basically the same, but yeah, that's not the important part. So yeah, that's pretty much about it about the artwork. I mean, nothing special. I mean, Harry's haircut is pretty ugly, I guess, but I guess that was just the way he was originally drawn. But yeah, and also I know this is kind of a little off topic, but Tim Sale, wow, that guy, he does not look happy in that picture. He's like, get that camera out of my face. Anyhow, so Peter's in this situation of between two girls, so you know, which that has nothing to do with the art. I don't even know why I said that. So, I mean, the Lizard, he looks freaking cool. Let's see, Spider-Man uppercutting him. But yeah, it's good, except Peter makes this one face which is really strange looking. Whoa. Yeah, this face right here, like, I don't know how it happens, but apparently his face shrinks. It like shrinks, you know. But I'm just saying. So not much else to talk about the art. I mean, this is actually one of the things that Tim Sale's done that I've actually liked. Because his Batman's stories don't look that great. But his art pretty much his art pretty much is really good for Jeph Loeb's stories. So, you know, it's all cool. Sorry about all this glare, glossy pages. In the back here with this edition I have that my cousin had let me borrow. You got a little like sketchbook kind of thing of Tim Sale's Green Goblin. I hate it when Tim Sale's does like these big smile things, because like that just looks awful. That's not even cool. But anyhow, so yeah, cool sketches, I guess, pretty good. In the back here you get Spider-Man Blue. So with all that being said, I've talked about every aspect there is. Sorry, bookmarker. With that being said, I have covered every bit of this book. Now I'm gonna leap into my opinion. Okay, my overall opinion about Spider-Man Blue. Well, for one, the art, which is surprising for Tim Sale, isn't crap. You know, it looks pretty good. The story, great and easy to follow. Some pretty cool action, you know, when he's fighting the lizard guy. Just, you know, I mean, that right there pretty much just says Spider-Man. I mean, you know, it's Spider-Man, nothing much to it. The title Spider-Man Blue, well, I mean, take a look at the pages, they're all blue. But no, it's awesome, you know. I really did like this. And it's not surprising, because when Jeph Loeb and Tim Sale collaborate, it usually makes for a good comic. The art, not bad. Story, pretty good. I mean, you know, if I could, I would say this is pretty good overall. I liked it a whole lot. Ooh, look at that. Not Jonah Jameson. That. Dang. Okay, so check this out. Okay. Jonah Jameson, is asking Peter why he wants so much money. And, you know, Peter's all like, well, I have an aunt, so she doesn't have to worry about bills. And then he's all like, listen, kid, I have an aunt who worried about money all the time, too. Peter's all like, really? What happened to her? And Jonah slams the door in his face and says, she died. I died when I read that. That was pretty funny. Spider-Man always being a smart aleck. You know, that's pretty cool. I don't really know what else to say about this. I mean, I'm just dragging this video out longer. I liked this, and I hope that you guys plan on picking it up. I hope I had reviewed it enough. So yeah, if you're thinking about buying Spider-Man Blue, thumbs up the video. If you thought I did the world's crappiest review, hit the thumbs down button. Though I hope you don't hit the thumbs down button even if this was a crappy review. Just saying. Oh, and also if you did thumbs down the video, please tell me why in the comment section below. I'm just gonna say something a little quick about the price. If you go out and buy it now, it's probably not gonna be 25 bucks. Just saying. But yeah, if you're thinking about buying it or reading it online or something with like ebooks or whatever the heck they've got, thumbs up the video and subscribe for future reviews. Talk to you guys later.